Record. Fuck. That's why this thing can be a bit more, well, not complicated, but it just seems like every time that I try to do something, there's always some type of electronic or personal or social or all three sometimes at the same time. Always fucking happens every time that I need to do something, or want to do something, I should say. Let's continue from last save game. So if you guys just realize now that with all the rants, I should probably cut it out with it just because it's just emotional fucking rants. Just don't. It's gonna be the last thing I'm gonna say. Adult life can be pretty depressing and pretty stupid in a complicated way.
Honor to you, my friend.
Am I hearing it through this?
Can't even stand up to a girl.
Let me turn this down to 15 because I don't want to hear any echoes. 14. And then for this one, I'm going to mute my computer. And there we go. What's she going to do?
Dragon's Reach is so cool. All the kids there are mean, though. Hey, Pop. Take care.
I kind of want to get her something. I want to see if Bellator has something that I can give her. Night Hounds at Skyrim, East March, Walk, Wreath, Hawkringer, Hallmarch, the Pale, the Reach, the Rift, White Run, and Winterhold. I have to read that fast because I just exited it. It's a simple door. I'm going to go into a hold, so this is surprisingly taking further than I expected. There we go. Oh, this. And they're still fucking there.
Damn shame.
I really wish that they put a system where it just, not where it resets, but if it, like a checklist. Like if I already completed that mission and I already completed that stupid encounter, then it should take away those pieces, those assets that I already had to go through. So basically reset Whiterun, then update it to whatever the fuck the checklist says. I don't know whether or not you guys can hear the fan from back there. It's like blowing against
Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. If I had a sister, I'd sell her in a second.
I'd sell her in a second. Great marketing. It's kind of fucked up.
Oh, a bit of this, and a bit of that.
If I had a sister, I'd sell her in a second. Okay. Oh, that's not right. Just something. Apparently fucking jack shit. Okay. I'm pretty sure I still need to get those pieces to carry out this bullshit. But I kind of want to grind a bit just so I can raise up my level and skills. Should probably get that contract here. I'll take that. Those. Poison. Honestly, just in case, I probably should just oh, I could give him that. Buy that.
Do come back.
Do come back. Hopefully I can give this to you. It's an actual fucking great sword. So honestly, I would always question how the hell to even upgrade a wood sword. Honestly, the dead bodies are gonna get really fucking annoying. I have to just leave it.
Need something? You got me a...
Yes.
Thanks.
There we go. What the fuck? That's charity? I just gave my son a fucking gift. Fuck, right away. Aw, he's fucking up that dummy. I thought that was human flesh for a second. I was like, why is there human flesh right there? Alright. Exit. I'm gonna hear a lot of popping and cracking and shit. I don't know what the fuck Ion does with this last room tower fan, but I was gonna guess that it's ionizing and probably purifying the air in some way. Otherwise, I don't know what the fuck it's the ion shit. Ow! Didn't really hurt, but still. Okay, so to get my bearings, board rad, no stone unturned. No. I did the jagged crown and then finished that. I gotta do that. Gotta do that. Face sculptor. Okay, then after jagged crown. That's where's the dark side. Okay. I don't know what that's. Workstead. All the vigilant. Okay. I feel like doing Corventry first. Corventry. I should do Silver there. Vampire Lord perks are earned by killing enemies with the Drain Life spell or with the Bite attack in melee mode. Each perk takes more feedings to earn than the previous one. Look at that.
I'm on a pilgrimage to the Shrine of Azura, the goddess of twilight, if you'll excuse me.
Where's the shrine?
In the mountains to the northeast. I'll mark it on your map.
Make sure there's no dragons around. Where's the throne of the world? Oh, there's a third of the world. No, that can easily be viewed as like it might look like there's a top there, but due to perspective, they're probably I don't know, like mystically, like that probably actually goes into
What's the
top
situation?
of fucking
Stormcloaks were already camped out around the
That
entrance.
bar.
Good to see you, my friend. I knew you'd make a proper legionnaire. I'm glad you'll be with me in there. I don't like the looks of this place. And I'm not... You too, huh? But never mind all that. We're the Emperor's soldiers. We'll do our duty no matter what stands in our way, right?
Right.
Looks like the damned rebels got here first. No matter. We have the element of surprise. Prepare to move out. Follow me. Listen up, upstairs. Those stormcloaks are here for the same reason.
I don't think they actually detect him. Fuck it. No, stop fucking disarming yourself. Oh, I don't feel like doing that up until I get. I'll probably forget, but I am not gonna waste my time. What good? Let's get some strawberries.
Well done. They never...
They did show up. God damn, keep on fucking doing that. Was that me? I was like, oh.
Everybody ready? We charge on my signal. Time to show what you're really made
What
of.
was that?
I knew I heard something.
Shit. I'm in the wrong fucking guy. I'm just gonna go ahead just so I'm not across for, or at least like I'm not gonna hit the fucking legionnaires. Trigger them to fucking go against me.
Sons of Skyrim.
You son of a fucking... Around a bit. I'm just gonna equip my dwarven sword.
I don't like the look of this. Perfect spot for an ambush. 10 to 1, they're just waiting for us on the other side.
But there isn't any other way through it.
Let's not jump to conclusions. The Legion always...
Oh, I'm not very shit.
I'd rather take a moment to look around and walk blindly. Auxiliary, see if you can find them. We'll charge into notes.
Hear anything?
No, but I know they're out there. No one is able
Don't bury the chance to find them.
finally shoot there. Okay, you know what? It's not. Gold, empty. What was the other place that I went to that had a secret entrance? That's what I'm looking for right now, the secret entrance. Unless that was Silver's Lair. I really hope it wasn't Silver's Lair because I'm literally just wasting time. I see these fucking buildings are insane, they're just so bland. It's boring to go through these dark ass places.
We're not leaving here until we get what we came for. Now let's keep...
One of these things are bound to have something very useful. Better than the potions and gold. Okay, what was the... Flawless ruby. I doubt I'm gonna find a flawless ruby here. Flawless garnet. Cocktails. Morven Halls. Morven.
That's all you've got.
Use a common soul gem. So I increase my enchanting.
And this must be the Hall of Stories.
I've heard of this. These walls are supposed to show the history of the ancients.
It's fantastic.
Too bad we can't read these carvings. Who knows what secrets we'd uncover.
One thing at a time, soldier. Focus on our primary mission. We're searching for the crown.
Okay. Ebony claw. Fox, moth, dragon. See other dialogue. Fox, moth, dragon. Fox, moth, dragon.
What is that? Some kind of stone claw? I wonder what it's used for.
Fox, dragon. This has to be moth. Fuck! Fox, moth, dragon.
Good
Yeah,
job.
I'll dragon. I basically learned that like those symbols on here, they're not like using symbols. I think they represent the Nordic gods. Or the Nordic pantheon, I should say. I kind of feel like the dragon might be either Akatosh or Alduin. The cool thing I noticed was, I read up on a lot of lore recently, and the way that Akatosh works. Like the dragon god of time, Alkosh
Find
is
some way to get that gate open.
a part of the present, sort of part of the, like in the middle with Akatosh. Ariel is the beginning of time, and Alduin is the end of time. Because the Nordic gods, or no, the Nords view the god of time as Alduin. They didn't view Akatosh, or they didn't know Akatosh, they only knew Alduin. And honestly, Alduin saying that he's the firstborn, that can. It still can make sense that he's also Akatosh as well, or the god of time. It's just that he's the ending aspect of time. I feel like Ariel was more so he established the concept and the order of time. Alkosh, I'm not too sure about the Khajiit people and how they view Akatosh. But Alduin definitely is the end of time, and Akatosh is just, I guess, overall time or domineering time. I'm not too sure. I have to see the things again. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Fuck. And not only that, but the way that Lorcan works, if he basically was responsible for the creation of Nirn and the creation of mortal kind, then it would make sense that almost every time that there's a problem going on with Tamriel, he'll some way, somehow come back into play. Not really possess anyone, but more so, you know, the Shezarines and shit. There's a reason why Pelennor Whitestrake, why Talos, Wolfarth, Zurin, in a way? Honestly, to me, being the first battle mage, like that usually paves way for a lot of things. In terms of, well, Tamriel in general, because the battle mage is supposed to be probably one of the most powerful out of all the mages in Tamriel, or at least the Empire. And plus, Zurin was smart enough to, you know, create the mentality and shit. So he really had how do I say, it would make sense that he would also be a Shezarene as well. And you don't have to be Dragonborn to be Shezarene, but, well, same thing with Shezarene. Just because you're Shezarene, you don't necessarily have to be Dragonborn. Like, in terms of Zurin and Pelennor. Like, they're Shezarines, but they're not Dragonborn. Tiber Septim, Wolfarth. Actually, no. I don't know if Wolfarth was actually Dragon. No. He had to be because he was considered Ysmir Wolfarth. Ysmir is just the Nordic word for I don't know, king or dragon king. It's just dragon of the north. That's it. Or Ysmir, dragon of the north. Ysmir. I don't fucking know how to pronounce the Nordic shit. Yeah, it would also make sense that Talos is still Lorcan because there are 3 Shezarines that were used to create. Well, they just all combined. Either that or probably the Dragon Break during Daggerfall created Talos because it finally laid rest, or at least released. It released the Underking combining with. Because the Underking, or Zurin Arctus, he was supposed to. His essence was supposed to be part of the Mentella as well. All 3 of them, like Wolfarth, Tiber Septim. Actually, no, I feel like Tiber Septim / Hjalti Earlybeard. I don't know, I feel like Tiber Septim is more so the Imperial name, and Hjalti Earlybeard is the Nordic name. Either way, Tiber / Hjalti. Just say that. When it comes to them, there it is. The 3 of them combining to make one, that's what creates Talos. Well, let me just pause this. This is still lore, so it's technically useful. When it comes to Talos, Talos is the combination of 3 Shezarines. I'm not too sure about Zurin Arctus, but I have a strong feeling, and based on what I've read, he's basically a Shezarine. As for Wolfarth and Tiber Septim, they're both Shezarines and they're both Dragonborn. All 3 of them combine themselves using the Mentella, and because of the nature of the Mentella, or basically the Midium, the first time the Midium was activated, the Onomidium, the first one's the Onomidium and the second one's the Akulikan. I think it's Akulikan. But anyways, the Nimidium, as soon as the Mentella activated the Nimidium, that's when it created a Dragon Break. And all of the things in which happened that contradict each other, yet it still happened during that time, like all the contradictory accounts during that period of the Dragon Break, the nature of the Dragon Break, as soon as it ended, that's when all of those alternate timelines combined to one. And no matter how contradictory they are, they still somehow balance out to where that's the past for that time period that the Dragon Break happened. That will forever be what basically happened, because it's an amalgamation of different timelines, and because the Dragon Break happened, it combines them as soon as the dragon becomes one again. So all accounts, all interpretations of the events that happened during the Dragon Break are all true, no matter how contradictory they are. Because that's how time works. If you understand how time can work, if you understand how reality can work, especially in real life, then it'll be somewhat easy to understand how the deep lore of the Elder Scrolls works. So when it comes to Lorcan, when it comes to Amaranth, when it comes to the One Godhead, when it comes to Kim, or Chim, whatever the fuck it's pronounced as, and just the interpretations. Because the different pantheons are just different interpretations of the same concept, or same personification of or whatever fucking concept of reality it is. The different pantheons are just different interpretations of the same concept. That's how our gods work too. That's why there's a lot of similarities between the mythologies and religions. It's because it's just all a part of the same fucking concept, just different interpretations. It's just how humanity works. Just because if they're not connected like we are with the internet, then they're gonna be completely fucking dumb in some places, and they will create just some of the dumbest interpretations of myths. And depending on how nerds they are, will determine how logical the myths become, or how logical the beliefs are. To me, the Sumerians were the ones that had more of a logical mythology, especially when it comes to Enki. I fucking love Enki. And I love how he's basically Lucifer, and because of, I don't know who skewed the understanding of Lucifer Enki, but I would still side with Lucifer. I would still side with Satan, just because he simply enlightened us. Satan enlightened us because for some reason God wanted us to be not sentient or not have consciousness or whatever the fuck it was, or just eat the forbidden knowledge, forbidden fruit, whatever the fuck. And he encouraged us, or at least encouraged Eve, and then in turn Adam. And it was all just to make them more independent, more human, just more independent. But God was apparently too pissed off, so God punished them for some odd reason. Like, I don't view immortality as better than simply having sentience and independence, especially from a tyrannical God like God. In which the God in the Bible is I'm pretty sure, Enlil. Because Anu is a bit more... I kind of feel like that would be the Holy Spirit aspect, just because Enki could have also been Jesus Christ as well. Just like he could have been Poseidon. He could have been Prometheus. Again, different interpretations, because the interpretations can either make a completely different understanding, or they might separate the understandings or separate the concepts. You know, it just depends on the interpretation. But anyways, I'm gonna stop wasting time. How the fuck, like, how long was that? 33 fucking minutes. It's not bad. I mean, I wasn't like, really doing anything useless. I was just still exploring the lore and the plan in the real time. It's not what I fucking wanted. I wanted Dawnbreaker. Nope, that's fucking before.
Follow me. Let's see where this leads.
Anything else, friend?